Chapter 46. Secrets of Number 11. Pray as if it all depends on God, and act as if it all depends on you. George Washington Carver. Time was quickly passing by, and Ludum's popularity was growing. Whenever he appeared on radio talk shows or television, he had enthusiastic followers listening to his every word. Camoten was thus not surprised when he opened a copy of the Miami Herald on July 4, 2008, and saw an article written by Newman on the front page. It was titled Secrets of the Number 11, and was very impressive. Camoten read the article with great attentiveness. Pythagoras always believed that numerical series was the basis through which God created the universe. If modern humanity can send a rocket to space based on mathematical numbers, then why could God not have done the same to create the universe? Could numbers condition our lives, or even our creation? Could there be specific numbers that send us messages? Are these coincidental numbers, or numbers that have a much more significant meaning of importance than what we tend to give them? During the last 7 years, we have all become aware of the number 11, which continually reappears in one way or another. We may encounter this number either alone or together with other digits, but the result is that the number 11 is turning this world upside down. In modern numerology, the number 11 is considered to be a master number, and its final meaning is revelation. However, what does the number 11 reveal to us? Some numerologists believe that it's a spiritual revolution which needs to be understood throughout the world so that its meaning may be final. Other numerologists and scholars believe that the purpose of the number 11 is nothing more than a guide to be able to reach the understanding of the revelation of St. John, which is the conclusion of the Bible. It's just like a country that has an astrological profile which defines and helps that country to form itself and develop. This theory may appear complicated, but the concept is much more straightforward than what it may seem. The United States is a country dramatically influenced by number 11. To illustrate this, let's consider the two most definitive points in history that form and shape our nation. The first of those two moments in history would be the Mayflower and the arrival of the Pilgrims to North America. The Pilgrims arrived for the first time on the coast of Massachusetts in North America on November 9th, or 9/11. In America, in the 17th century, unlike today, the first day of the week was written down, then the month, and later the year. The Pilgrims traveled by boat and disembarked precisely on November 11th, or 11/11. The second point in history to define the future and character of the United States is the Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence's establishment was on the date of July 4th, 4/7. 4 plus 7 equals 11. In the Hebrew Bible, the pact between God and Abraham takes place in Genesis, heading 47. 4 plus 7, 11. Verse 11. 11:11. There were 56, 5 and 6, 11, signing founding fathers of the United States Declaration of Independence, searching for an alliance with God by using exactly those same numbers. I have diligently studied all these numbers as well as many others, and I have concluded that that's what it was, a partnership with God, a new covenant based on the same digits used in the Old Testament. The Declaration of Independence was signed by the 56 founding fathers of the country between the months of June and September, and in some cases even later. Why then was the date July 4th chosen? I firmly believe that by using those numbers, the North American revolutionaries tried to establish a new alliance between the original country and God. Among signers of the American Declaration of Independence, there was an essential number of Masons, or Rosicrucians, and therefore they had a complete understanding of numerology. Heading number 47 of the Hebrew Bible would be the equivalent of 47, or the 4th of July. Verse number 11 of the Hebrew Bible would be November 11th, which in the United States would be Thanksgiving Day. From then on, and with the new covenant and alliance, the knowledge of the English language would be necessary to understand the message of numbers, since it would substitute alphabetically the previous numeric messages sent through the Hebrew language, and later on transmitted through the Greek word. To sum it all up, the number 11 became a challenge for the new America, and we will find the answers through the numbers 47 or 74. The number 74 appears later on, precisely in the year 1865. 1 plus 8 equals 9. 6 plus 5 equals 11, or 9/11. Immediately after the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. Right after this date, the United States calendar became inverted. This inversion changed to first the month and then the date, to which the 4th of July, 4/7, became July 4th, 7/4. 7/4 equals 11. Using modern English numerology, we find that the number of God would be G equals 7, O is 0, and D, which is 4. 7 plus 4, 11. The number of God would be 7 and 4, or 11 in total. September 11th, 2001 turned into a flamboyant day in which the challenge became apparent. Suddenly we discovered that the name New York City has 11 letters, and that the Pentagon also has 11 letters, as well as 11 sides. New York City was the 11th state to become part of the American nation. The main characters in this exceptional drama all have 11 letters in their names. Mohammed, 7, Atta, 4. In English, his name is Mohammed, and is always spelled with 2 M's. Why is Mohammed Atta written only with 1 M? The 2 anchored twin towers in Manhattan act as a number 11. The towers were 110 floors each. 1 plus 10 equals 11. We should not forget that Mohammed Atta came to the United States through Miami on January 10th. 1 plus 10, 11. George W. Bush also has 11 letters in his name, and so the battle of 11 versus 11 continues. There are many other characters in this drama whose names also have 11 letters. Ariel Sharon, Shimon Peres, Colin Powell, Saudi Arabia, Ramzi Youssef, and others. Right in the middle of all the chaos and terror which overtook New York City on September 11th, we instantly became aware that the number to call for help is 911. 911 equals 11. Moreover, the area code to call Iran or Iraq is 119. 119 equals 11. Also on September 11th, right after the tragic incident, there were exactly 111 days left in the year. September 11th is the 254th day of the year. 254 equals 11. As if the influence of the number 11 wasn't enough, the United States invaded Iraq 227 years after the American Declaration of Independence. 2 plus 2 plus 7, 11. And by adding the digits, we get 4-7. President Bush took his action when he was 56 years old. 5 and 6, 11. And Saddam Hussein was 65 years old. 6 and 5, 11. President Bush was born in July, month number 7. Saddam Hussein was born in April, month number 4, which gives us 7-4. Later on, Spain, as an ally of the United States in the war against terror, suffered dramatically as well. Once again, we see the number 11 reappearing, exactly 9/11, 9/11, 11, days after September 11th. And we run into the fact that the date of March 11th, 2004, 3/11/2004 equals 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4 also adds up to 11. If we separate the number 11 and then we add up all the other digits which represent the month and the year, 3/2004 equals 9, we discover that it will give us the number 9/11. On March 11th, 2004, terrorist bombs caused the deaths of 191 people. 1 plus 9 plus 1, 11, in Spain. 10 bombs located inside a backpack went off. However, bomb number 11, situated within bag number 11, did not explode. This incident led the police to the identities of the possible assassins. Then the most astonishing thing happened. The bomb inside backpack number 11 was intentionally programmed to go off at precisely 7:40 a.m., just when the train would be entering the Atoka train station. The numbers 7 and 4 were being utilized to create destruction and pain. But incredibly, the terrorists made a mistake, and they programmed the bomb to go off at 7:40 p.m. instead of 7:40 a.m. Is this one mere coincidence, or does it indicate that these master numbers do move the universe? The newspaper article posed many questions and left Comotin and many other readers with a great deal to ponder.